Listen to me. Stop waiting for someone to hand you permission. Stop waiting for motivation to fall from the sky. Stop waiting for the world to recognize your greatness. Right now, in this very moment, the fire is inside you, burning quietly, waiting for you to wake it up. You have been holding back. You have been playing small. You have been letting fear, happen, doubt, and comfort control your life. Every second you wait, your potential is slipping away. Every excuse you make is a chain holding you from your destiny. You owe it to yourself to recognize the power that lives within. That fire inside is your purpose, your drive, your untapped energy. Moreover, it is not going to ignite by chance. Then you must fuel it, you must feed it, and you must chase it relentlessly. Stop thinking about what is possible and start creating it. Stop saying, I will do it tomorrow, because stop looking for shortcuts. There are none. The fire demands effort, sacrifice, and persistence. The question is simple. Are you going to let that fire burn quietly, or are you going to let it roar and light up your life? You owe it to yourself to stop blaming the world for your lack of progress. The fire you are looking for is not outside, it is inside. That spark, that burning desire, that voice telling you, I can do more. It has been waiting for you to listen. Too many people spend their lives looking for validation, searching for signs and hoping someone else will light the spark. However, the truth is this, your fire is personal, it is unique. It is the thing that keeps you awake at night, the vision that excites you, the dream that terrifies you. That is your fuel. You owe it to yourself to explore it. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What gets my blood pumping? What is worth every ounce of energy I can give? And stop ignoring the answers because they are uncomfortable or unconventional. Your fire will never ignite in comfort zones or in places where you play it safe. And you have to chase it relentlessly, pursue it aggressively, and defend it against every doubt, every distraction, and every excuse. You owe it to yourself to turn inward, find that fire, and refuse to let it die out. Because until you discover it, until you fuel it, and until you honor it, you will never unleash the limitless potential that lives inside of you. And you owe it to yourself to understand this. Nobody is coming to hand you your dreams. Nobody's going to validate your worth or tell you it is okay to shine. The world does not owe you a single thing, and if you keep waiting for approval, your fire will die before it even ignites. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop looking for someone to believe in you. The only person who can unleash your potential is you. Every excuse you make, every delay you tolerate, every moment you hesitate, it is a choice to remain small. Fear will whisper, you cannot do it. Doubt will tell you, you are not ready. In addition, comfort will seduce you into playing it safe. However, greatness does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who act relentlessly, take ownership, and refuse to quit. You owe it to yourself to step into the arena, to take risks, and to move forward even when it is messy, imperfect, or uncomfortable. The fire inside is waiting for action. It responds to courage, commitment, and relentless effort. Stop letting hesitation control your destiny. The moment you take full responsibility, the moment you stop waiting for permission, is the moment your fire starts to roar. You owe it to yourself to stop looking for shortcuts. Dreams are not built on luck, motivation, or fleeting inspiration. They are built on grind, sweat, and relentless effort. Every early morning, every late night, and every moment you push when your body screams stop is a step closer to the life you have been dreaming of. Stop waiting for things to be easy. Stop hoping for comfort. Stop thinking someone else will do the hard work for you. The fire inside cannot grow in ease. It grows in resistance, struggle, and persistence. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you conquer is fuel for that fire. You owe it to yourself to embrace the discomfort, to welcome the pain, and to keep moving when others quit. While the world sleeps, while they complain, you execute. While they wait, you grind. That is how dreams are turned into reality. The grind is not glamorous, but it is necessary. It is lonely, it is exhausting, it is testing you at every level. And that is exactly why it works. The fire inside you is not meant to be small. It is meant to consume everything holding you back. You owe it to yourself to embrace the grind, because that is the only way to unleash the limitless potential within. You owe it to yourself to understand this truth. Consistency beats everything. Talent alone will not carry you. Motivation alone will not carry you. The fire inside you will only become a raging blaze if you show up day after day without fail. Consistency is not exciting. It is not glamorous. It does not get likes, attention, or applause. It is waking up when you do not feel like it, grinding when no one is watching, and doing the work even when the results seem invisible. Every small step compounds, repeated action builds momentum, and every day you refuse to quit brings you closer to your dream. Stop relying on feelings to determine your effort. Stop letting mood dictate action. You owe it to yourself to build habits that do not negotiate, habits that push, pull, and drive you forward even on your hardest days. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. Without it, your fire sputters. With it, your fire becomes unstoppable, unbreakable, and undeniable. Every champion, every legend, every person who has reached their potential has one thing in common. They refused to quit when it mattered most. You owe it to yourself to be relentless, persistent, and unshakable. Consistency is not optional. The fuel will turn your fire in life you are meant to live. You owe it to yourself to stop fearing failure. Failure is not the enemy. It is the teacher, the mentor, and the guide that shows you the way forward. Every mistake, every rejection, every stumble is a stepping stone toward the life you have been dreaming of. You cannot grow without risk. You cannot evolve without discomfort. You cannot unleash your full potential if you are afraid to fail. The people who achieve massive success are not those who avoided failure. They are the ones who fell, learned, adapted, and kept moving forward. Stop letting failure define you. Stop letting a setback convince you that you are not enough. You owe it to yourself to see every challenge as a lesson, every rejection as redirection, and every no as fuel for your fire. Fail forward, fail boldly, fail with intention. Each failure is a test of your commitment, a chance to refine your strategy, and a moment to strengthen your resilience. You cannot reach the top if you let fear of failure hold you down. You owe it to yourself to embrace failure as part of the process, to learn faster, push harder, and move smarter. When you do, your fire will not just burn, it will ignite a revolution in your life. You owe it to yourself to take a hard look at the people around you. Your circle either lifts you up or pulls you down. You cannot chase a massive dream while surrounding yourself with negativity, doubt, or laziness. You owe it to yourself to be around people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you forward. Energy is contagious. Habits are learned. Attitudes are adopted. If you spend your time with those who complain, procrastinate, or settle, you are training yourself to do the same. You cannot rise higher than the standard of the people you allow in your inner circle. Stop tolerating mediocrity. Stop giving your energy to those who drain you. Stop letting others dictate what you think is possible. You owe it to yourself to seek excellence, demand accountability, and step into rooms where greatness is expected. The people you surround yourself with become the mirror of your potential. Choose wisely. Step into environments that elevate you. Learn from those who have already achieved what you desire. Push yourself in their presence. Let their energy fuel your fire. You owe it to yourself to build a circle that mirrors the life you are striving to create. Surround yourself with excellence and your fire will grow hotter, your focus sharper, and your potential unstoppable. You owe it to yourself to stop blaming circumstances, people, or luck. Your dream will never come alive if you keep giving your power away. Every setback, every mistake, every delay, it is not an excuse. It is a signal that you must take full ownership of your life and your results. Stop saying, cannot because, or it is not my fault. You cannot wait for the world to hand you opportunities. You must create them. You cannot wait for someone else to believe in you. You must believe in yourself harder than anyone else ever could. Ownership means accountability. Ownership means relentless action, even when it is uncomfortable. Ownership means looking in the mirror and saying, I am responsible for everything that happens in my life, and I will not let anything stop me. No more waiting, no more blaming, no more half-hearted effort. You owe it to yourself to take control, to steer your life, and to fight for your dream with everything you have. Because until you accept that the only person responsible for turning your fire into reality is you, nothing will ever change. You owe it to yourself to stop explaining, stop announcing, and start executing. The world does not care about your intentions, your ideas, or your plans. It only responds to results. You cannot rely on words. You must rely on action. Stop telling people what you are going to do. Stop waiting for applause before you begin. Let your effort, your sweat, your relentless grind speak louder than any promise you could ever make. You owe it to yourself to work in silence, to do the hard things, and to push past the distractions that steal your focus. Every hour you put in, every extra mile, every late, every early morning, it all compounds. The results might not appear immediately, but they are building momentum. You owe it to yourself to trust the process and keep moving. Stop comparing your journey to others. Stop looking for validation. Let your work show the world who you are. People will notice eventually, not because you shouted the loudest, but because your results will be undeniable. You owe it to yourself to let action replace words, persistence replace excuses, and consistency replace hesitation. Your fire is waiting. Go show the world that you are ready. This is it, the moment to stop waiting, stop hesitating, and stop doubting. You owe it to yourself to own your life, your choices, and your destiny. The only person standing between you and your potential is the person in the mirror. Stop letting fear control you. Stop letting comfort hold you back. Stop letting excuses steal your future. You owe it to yourself to rise up, fight, dig deeper, and move forward relentlessly. The world does not give permission to be great. You take it. Every setback, every failure, every rejection has prepared you for this moment. You cannot go back. The old you is gone. The new you, stronger, sharper, and unstoppable, is ready to claim your life. Stand tall, step forward, commit fully. Give everything you have, even when it hurts. No one is watching. Be disciplined, be fearless, and be unapologetically yourself. In the end, the greatest victory is over your own doubts, fears, and limitations. You owe it to yourself to turn your fire into reality. The time is now. The power is yours. The dream is waiting. Go ignite it and unleash your potential.